Could your daily diet be quietly sabotaging your kidney health? Today, we're delving into an eye-opening subject that might just help you avoid serious health pitfalls. Picture this. You're feeling well, carrying on with your routine, when suddenly you start experiencing unexplained fatigue, nausea, and swelling. A doctor's visit brings a harsh reality. Your kidneys are in trouble. It sounds startling, but here's the catch. Some of the everyday foods you eat might be stealthily causing harm. Many common items, including those often considered healthy, could be putting your kidneys at risk, and they may already be sitting in your kitchen. Wondering which foods might be silently damaging your kidneys? In this video, we'll reveal the top 22 culprits. Some will truly surprise you. We'll also break down how these foods can contribute to kidney issues, and in severe cases, even increase the risk of dialysis. It's unsettling, but with the right knowledge, you can protect your kidneys. If preserving your health is a priority, stay tuned. By the end, you'll have a clear idea of what to avoid and discover kidney-friendly alternatives that are both delicious and safe. First up, a popular breakfast indulgence that could be taking a toll on our kidneys: bacon. Crisp, savory, and packed with sodium and saturated fats, bacon demands extra effort from our kidneys. Since the kidneys are responsible for regulating sodium, an excess intake forces them to work harder, potentially raising blood pressure, a significant risk factor for kidney disease. But it's not just the sodium. The saturated fats in bacon can lead to weight gain and cardiovascular strain, both of which further burden the kidneys. Research shows that a diet high in processed meats, including bacon, is closely linked to chronic kidney disease. So, how can we enjoy the flavor without the downsides? Moderation is key. Consider saving bacon as an occasional weekend treat rather than a daily staple. Turkey or Canadian bacon can provide a lower fat, lower sodium option, or try plant-based alternatives for that smoky flavor without the kidney strain. Simple adjustments like cutting back on bacon can make a meaningful difference in protecting our kidneys over time. Second on the list, cola. While an occasional soda might seem harmless, for our kidneys, cola can be particularly worrisome. The reason? Phosphoric acid, a common additive that gives cola its sharp flavor and inhibits bacterial growth. High levels of phosphoric acid can spell trouble for kidney health. Research shows that excessive intake is associated with kidney stones, painful deposits caused by imbalances in minerals like phosphorus in our urine. One study even found that drinking 2 or more colas a day doubles the risk of chronic kidney disease. But the risks don't end there. Regular cola consumption can also lead to hypophosphatemia, where excess phosphorus in the bloodstream weakens bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Then, of course, there's the sugar. Just one 12-ounce can contain nearly 40 grams, almost 10 teaspoons. High sugar intake contributes to obesity and type 2 diabetes, both major risks for kidney disease. What's a healthier choice? Plain water is the gold standard for hydration and kidney health. If you're craving something more flavorful, try unsweetened iced tea, fruit-infused water, or sparkling water with a splash of real fruit juice. For a caffeine fix, green tea offers antioxidants that may even support kidney health. Cutting out cola might take some getting used to, but our kidneys will be grateful. To keep them healthy, we need to avoid what does them harm. Third on the list, canned fruits. While fresh fruits are a fantastic choice for supporting kidney health, canned varieties bring some potential drawbacks. The main concern? Added sugars. Many canned fruits are packed in heavy syrup, significantly raising their sugar content, which can place undue strain on the kidneys, especially with regular consumption. Preservatives are another issue. These additives help extend shelf life, but they require extra processing by the kidneys. Additionally, the canning process often removes natural fiber, an important nutrient for digestion and overall health. And then there's the packaging itself. Certain can linings may contain BPA, bisphenol A, a chemical associated with kidney and other health concerns. So, what are some kidney-friendly alternatives? Fresh fruits that are low in potassium, such as apples, berries, and pineapple, make excellent options. Frozen fruits are another great choice, as they're typically frozen at peak ripeness without added sugars or preservatives. If canned fruits are your only option, choose those packed in water or natural juice instead of syrup, and give them a rinse to reduce excess sugar and preservatives. For those who enjoy preserving fruits at home, making your own lets you control the ingredients, keeping your fruits as healthy as possible. Fourth on the list, and surprising to many, canned soups. Although often marketed as a quick and wholesome meal option, canned soups can hide some serious risks for kidney health. One major culprit? Sodium. A single can contain anywhere from 600 to 1,300 milligrams of sodium, a concerning amount when the American Heart Association recommends a daily limit of 2,300 milligrams, and ideally just 1,500 milligrams for many adults. Why is sodium a red flag for our kidneys? The kidneys are responsible for regulating sodium levels, filtering out any excess to keep the body balanced. But when sodium intake is consistently high, the kidneys have to work overtime. This added strain can drive up blood pressure over time, raising the risk of kidney disease, a reality millions face. Sodium isn't the only issue with canned soups. Many contain phosphates, which can be harmful, especially for those with pre-existing kidney conditions. Some soups even include added sugars and preservatives, further complicating the impact on kidney health. Does this mean we need to say goodbye to soup altogether? Not at all. Making soup at home allows us to control the ingredients and minimize salt. For convenience, look for low-sodium canned options and check labels closely. You can also dilute canned soups with water or add fresh herbs and spices to boost flavor without extra salt. Staying mindful of hidden sodium is a powerful way to protect kidney health, proving that small choices make a big difference. Fifth on the list, pickles. While these crunchy, tangy treats may seem like a low-calorie snack, they come with a hefty sodium load. Just a single pickle can contain up to a third of the recommended daily sodium intake, a surprising amount for one small snack, and one that requires our kidneys to work overtime. The pickling process involves soaking cucumbers in a salty brine to preserve them and achieve that signature tang. Though effective for preservation, this method also results in a high sodium content that, in our sodium-rich modern diets, can quickly add up. Excessive sodium contributes to high blood pressure, a primary risk factor for kidney disease, as it strains the delicate blood vessels in the kidneys, slowly reducing their ability to filter waste. In addition to sodium, many store-bought pickles include preservatives and artificial coloring, which are less than ideal for kidney health. But do we have to give up pickles entirely? Not at all. There are ways to enjoy that familiar tangy flavor in a more kidney-friendly way. Making homemade pickles lets us control the salt content, and quick pickles made with vinegar and herbs offer a lower sodium alternative. For a similar zing without the salt, try adding vinegar or a splash of lemon juice to dishes. Fresh cucumbers are another great option, delivering that crunch without the sodium. If you can't resist, consider enjoying pickles occasionally rather than daily. These small changes make a meaningful difference in protecting kidney health without sacrificing the foods we love. Sixth on our list is something many people enjoy socially, but can be particularly tough on the kidneys: alcohol. While moderate drinking may offer certain health benefits, excessive alcohol intake places significant strain on kidney function. To understand why, let's look at how alcohol affects the kidneys. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and often leading to dehydration. This forces the kidneys to work harder to keep fluid and electrolyte levels balanced, a process that can be taxing on these vital organs. Beyond dehydration, alcohol disrupts kidney function, making it harder for them to filter blood effectively. Over time, heavy alcohol consumption has serious repercussions. According to the National Kidney Foundation, chronic heavy drinking doubles the risk of developing kidney disease. This risk isn't only from the direct impact on the kidneys. Alcohol can also lead to liver disease, which affects kidney health as well. Since the liver and kidneys work together to filter toxins, a compromised liver puts additional stress on the kidneys, creating a vicious cycle of strain that can be hard to break. Alcohol also contributes to high blood pressure, another significant risk factor for kidney disease. Even a single drink can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure, and repeated alcohol use can lead to chronic hypertension, further endangering kidney health over time. How can we protect our kidneys without completely foregoing alcohol? Moderation is essential. For women, no more than 1 drink per day, and for men, no more than 2. Staying hydrated is also important. Drinking water alongside alcohol can help counteract its dehydrating effects. Lastly, choosing drinks carefully can make a difference. Beer, for instance, is high in phosphorus, which may be problematic for those with kidney concerns. By balancing alcohol intake, we can enjoy the occasional drink without compromising our kidney health. 7th on our list of foods that may harm your kidneys is a dinnertime staple for many: red meat. While it's rich in protein and essential nutrients, consuming too much red meat can be hard on the kidneys. Let's explore why. First, red meat's high protein content, while valuable for muscle and tissue health, requires extensive filtering by the kidneys. As the body digests protein, it produces waste products that must be cleared, and this burden falls on the kidneys. Consuming large amounts of protein over time places added strain on these organs, accelerating wear and tear. Second, red meat is often high in saturated fats, which can increase cholesterol levels and the risk of heart disease. Since heart and kidney health are closely connected, reduced blood flow from heart disease can impact kidney function, diminishing their ability to effectively filter blood. Another concern with red meat is its high purine content. When broken down, purines produce uric acid, which can build up and form kidney stones or lead to gout. Both conditions stress the kidneys, forcing them to work even harder. Processed red meats, like bacon, sausage, and deli meats, present additional risks. They're often high in sodium and preservatives, which elevate blood pressure, a major contributor to kidney disease, and add extra chemicals that kidneys must filter out. So, should we avoid red meat entirely? Not necessarily. Here are some kidney-friendly ways to enjoy it in moderation. Start with portion control. Aim for no more than 3 ounces per serving, about the size of a deck of cards. Opt for lean cuts, like sirloin or tenderloin, and trim away visible fat to reduce saturated fat intake. Including more plant-based proteins, such as beans, lentils, and tofu, can also help balance your protein sources and lessen kidney strain. Additionally, consider gentler cooking methods and avoid overcharring meat to minimize harmful compounds. Pairing red meat with plenty of vegetables and whole grains provides added support for overall health and reduces kidney strain. Number 8 on our list may come as a surprise: white bread. This widely loved staple can impact kidney health when consumed frequently. So, what makes white bread a potential risk for our kidneys? Let's take a closer look. White bread is made from refined flour, a process that strips away the bran and germ, removing much of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What remains is mostly starch, a simple carbohydrate that our bodies quickly convert into sugar, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Over time, these spikes can damage the kidneys by harming the blood vessels responsible for waste filtration. For those with diabetes, this risk is even higher, as their kidneys are already more vulnerable. Commercial white breads often contain additives, including preservatives and added sugars, which place additional strain on the kidneys as they work to filter these substances over time. Sodium is another concern. A single slice of white bread can contain 100 to 200 milligrams of sodium, which adds up quickly if multiple slices are eaten or combined with other salty foods. High sodium intake promotes water retention, elevating blood pressure, a key factor in kidney disease that can harm the delicate vessels within the kidneys. For bread lovers looking to support kidney health, there are some great alternatives. Whole grain breads are higher in fiber, which slows sugar absorption and helps prevent blood sugar spikes. Low-sodium options are also available, with some brands specifically formulated to benefit heart and kidney health. Sprouted grain breads offer additional nutrients and may be easier to digest. Lastly, consider exploring beyond bread. Alternative grains like quinoa, brown rice, or oats are nutrient-dense choices that support overall health. Coming in at number 9 on our list are sugary cereals. These breakfast favorites may be appealing with their colorful packaging and sweet flavors, but consuming them too often can strain our kidneys. Let's explore why sugary cereals might pose a risk to kidney health. Sugary cereals are typically high in added sugars and low in fiber, a combination that leads to rapid blood sugar spikes. Frequent spikes like these can contribute to weight gain and raise the risk of type 2 diabetes, both major risk factors for chronic kidney disease. With excess sugar intake, kidneys must work harder to regulate blood sugar, creating ongoing strain that can gradually impair kidney function. These cereals also often contain added sodium and artificial ingredients. The sodium content can increase blood pressure, adding stress to kidney blood vessels and reducing their filtering efficiency. Additionally, artificial additives used for flavor, color, and preservation require more work from the kidneys to process and eliminate. So, how can we make our breakfast kidney-friendly and satisfying? There are plenty of healthier options. Oatmeal is a fantastic choice, rich in fiber to help stabilize blood sugar. For natural sweetness, add fresh fruits like berries, bananas, or apples for a boost of flavor and nutrients. Greek yogurt with berries is another option, offering protein without excessive sugar. The berries provide antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support kidney health. Smoothies offer versatility. Homemade smoothies allow us to control the ingredients, avoiding added sugars and including wholesome options like leafy greens, fresh fruits, and a bit of protein powder or Greek yogurt. For a savory choice, consider egg white omelets with vegetables. Egg whites provide protein without the cholesterol of whole eggs, which is gentler on the kidneys. Add vegetables like spinach, peppers, or tomatoes for extra nutrients and flavor. At number 10, we have a surprising item: salt substitutes. Often marketed as a healthier choice, these substitutes can carry hidden risks, especially for those with kidney issues. Most salt substitutes swap sodium chloride for potassium chloride. While potassium is essential for health, too much can be dangerous. Here's why. Healthy kidneys regulate potassium levels effectively, but when kidney function is impaired, the body may struggle to remove excess potassium. This can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition marked by high potassium in the bloodstream, which can cause severe heart complications and may be life-threatening. Symptoms of elevated potassium include muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and nausea. For safe, flavorful options, consider herbs and spices. Fresh basil, rosemary, and thyme bring robust flavor without added sodium or potassium. Citrus juices like lemon and lime brighten dishes with fresh acidity, while vinegars, such as balsamic, apple cider, or rice vinegar, add a tangy depth. Garlic and onions are also fantastic for adding rich complexity to meals without the need for salt. At number 11, we have soy sauce. This popular condiment adds a burst of flavor, but is also loaded with sodium. Just 1 tablespoon can contain over 1,000 milligrams, more than half of the recommended daily limit. Consuming too much sodium can raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of kidney disease, while high sodium levels can also lead to fluid retention, putting additional strain on the heart and kidneys. To enjoy that savory, umami flavor without the sodium overload, there are great alternatives. Coconut aminos provide a soy-free, lower sodium option with a similar taste. If you prefer soy sauce, consider the low-sodium version and use it sparingly. You can also create a homemade mushroom-based sauce, blending mushrooms with seasonings for a similar depth of flavor. For a unique twist, try balsamic glaze. Though different, it's rich and satisfying in its own way. Number 12 on our list is banana chips. While fresh bananas can be a sensible choice in a kidney-friendly diet, banana chips are another story. Typically deep-fried and coated in sugar, they're high in both fats and sugars, making them challenging for kidney health. The high sugar content alone is a concern, as excess sugar can lead to weight gain and a greater risk of type 2 diabetes, both of which add strain to the kidneys. Additionally, banana chips often contain unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats, which contribute to heart disease a condition closely connected to kidney health. On top of that, the dehydration process in banana chips concentrates potassium, making them a poor option for those monitoring potassium intake. Fortunately, there are plenty of kidney-friendly snacks that are just as satisfying. Fresh fruits like apples, berries, and pineapple are flavorful and naturally lower in potassium. Unsalted popcorn provides a low-potassium, whole-grain option, while rice cakes, either plain or lightly flavored, offer a crunchy, low-fat alternative. Raw veggies like bell peppers or cucumbers dipped in hummus make for a fresh, low-potassium snack. For a bit of protein and healthy fat, unsalted nuts in moderation are another kidney-friendly choice. Number 13 on our list is starfruit. This tropical fruit, though appealing, can pose serious risks for people with kidney issues due to a unique neurotoxin it contains. While healthy kidneys can filter out this toxin, impaired kidneys may struggle, leading to potentially dangerous complications. Symptoms of starfruit toxicity can begin with mild signs, such as persistent hiccups, nausea, and vomiting, but may quickly progress to seizures and, in extreme cases, even death. The toxin carboxin accumulates in the bloodstream when the kidneys cannot filter it effectively, impacting the brain and nervous system. Even small amounts of starfruit can be harmful for those with kidney impairment. For individuals with healthy kidneys, starfruit can be enjoyed in moderation. However, those with kidney issues should avoid it entirely. Thankfully, there are plenty of kidney-friendly fruits to savor instead. Berries, such as strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, are low in potassium and high in antioxidants, making them a delicious and safe choice. Apples offer fiber and a satisfying crunch, while pineapple brings a tropical flair with relatively low potassium content. Grapes provide refreshing hydration, and plums add a sweet option with minimal risk. Remember, maintaining kidney health is not only about avoiding certain foods, but also about choosing nourishing options that support overall wellness. Number 14. Energy drinks. While these caffeine-loaded beverages promise a quick energy boost, they pose significant risks to kidney health. The high caffeine content in energy drinks raises blood pressure, putting added stress on the kidneys, especially for those already managing health issues. Beyond caffeine, energy drinks are often packed with sugar, sometimes rivaling soda. This excess sugar promotes weight gain and increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, a major contributor to kidney disease. Frequent blood sugar spikes from sugary drinks can gradually wear down kidney function. Artificial additives are another concern. Energy drinks commonly contain synthetic colors, flavors, and preservatives, all of which require filtering by the kidneys. Additionally, caffeine's diuretic effect can lead to dehydration if we're not drinking enough water, further straining kidney function. Many energy drinks also contain taurine, an amino acid that's generally safe in small doses, though the long-term effects of high intake remain uncertain. Thankfully, there are healthier ways to sustain energy. Green tea provides a gentler caffeine lift and antioxidants that support overall health. Often, fatigue can be a sign of dehydration, so drinking water can revive us naturally. Fresh fruit delivers a gentle energy boost with natural sugars, and smoothies made from fruits, vegetables, and a bit of protein provide steady, nutrient-rich fuel. A single cup of coffee can also be a good option without the added sugars. Number 15 on our list is phosphorus additives, which are common in many processed foods. These additives, often identified by ingredients ending in phosphate, are used to enhance flavor, improve texture, and extend shelf life. Although phosphorus is essential for bone and cell health, excessive intake can be risky, especially for those with kidney concerns. Phosphorus is naturally present in many foods, but the type added to processed items is absorbed more readily by the body. This rapid absorption can lead to high phosphorus levels in the blood. Healthy kidneys help regulate these levels, but for individuals with impaired kidney function, filtering out excess phosphorus is challenging. High phosphorus can result in health complications like bone weakening, calcium deposits in blood vessels, and faster kidney deterioration. Phosphate additives are hidden in many everyday foods, making it easy to consume more than intended. Processed meats, packaged baked goods, soft drinks, instant puddings, sauces, and processed cheeses often contain these additives. Even many convenient snacks and quick meal options are sources of hidden phosphorus. To support kidney health, it's important to be aware of these additives. Reading food labels carefully helps. Any ingredient ending in phosphate indicates a phosphorus additive. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods can help limit phosphorus intake, as these are typically free of unnecessary additives. Cooking at home offers further control over ingredients, and reducing reliance on fast food and convenience meals also lowers exposure to these additives. At number 16, we find an unexpected dietary consideration: whole wheat bread. While whole grains are often seen as healthier choices than refined grains, whole wheat bread can present some challenges for kidney health due to its higher phosphorus and potassium content. Whole wheat naturally contains more phosphorus, a mineral essential for bone strength. However, excessive phosphorus can strain the kidneys, especially for individuals managing kidney issues where controlling phosphorus intake is crucial. Additionally, whole wheat bread has a notable potassium content. While potassium is vital for heart rhythm and muscle function, impaired kidneys may struggle to balance potassium levels, leading to potential health risks. Phytates, compounds found in whole grains, are another factor. These compounds can bind to minerals like calcium and iron, potentially interfering with their absorption. This can be concerning for those already managing nutrient restrictions due to kidney health. Many commercial whole wheat breads also contain added phosphates as preservatives, which further increases phosphorus levels and makes this bread less kidney-friendly than it may seem. Fortunately, there are kidney-friendly alternatives. Sourdough bread, for instance, may enhance mineral absorption thanks to its fermentation process. Rice bread is generally lower in phosphorus and potassium, and corn tortillas are a versatile option with lower mineral content, while still being filling and nutritious. Homemade bread can also be a good choice, as it allows for careful ingredient selection and avoids unnecessary additives. If whole wheat bread is enjoyed occasionally, it's best to keep portions small and balance phosphorus and potassium intake from other foods throughout the day. Number 17 might surprise even health-conscious eaters: avocados. While celebrated as a superfood packed with nutrients, these creamy fruits are also high in potassium. For most people, this potassium supports muscle and fluid balance. However, for those with kidney concerns, it can pose a hidden challenge. A medium avocado contains about 975 milligrams of potassium, approximately 20% of a healthy adult's daily recommendation. This is a substantial amount for a single serving. When kidneys are impaired, they may struggle to filter excess potassium from the blood, which can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition that can affect heart function and pose serious health risks. Avocados are commonly featured in a variety of dishes, from salads to smoothies, making it easy to overlook their high potassium content. But for those with sensitive kidneys, moderation is key. This doesn't mean avocados are completely off limits for everyone with kidney concerns. With some care, they can still be enjoyed in small amounts. Here are a few strategies. Portion control. If approved by a healthcare provider, a thin slice or small spoonful can add flavor without a potassium overload. Balance the meal. Pair a small amount of avocado with low potassium foods to stay within safe levels. Adjusting other high potassium foods throughout the day can help maintain balance. Leaching technique. Soaking avocado slices in water for a few hours may reduce potassium levels slightly. This technique isn't foolproof, but it's worth discussing with a healthcare provider. Try alternatives. For a similar creamy texture, consider using hummus, low-fat cream cheese, or whipped egg whites in dips or spreads. Keeping a food journal can also help track potassium intake and identify patterns, supporting safe dietary choices for kidney health. Number 18 on the list is dried fruits. Think apricots, dates, and raisins. While they might appear to be a wholesome snack, they can present notable risks for kidney health. The dehydration process not only intensifies their natural sweetness, but also significantly raises their potassium levels, posing a concern for those with compromised kidney function. Let's delve into why dried fruits call for mindful consumption. Dehydrating fruits leads to a dramatic concentration of nutrients, especially potassium. For instance, a cup of fresh apricots contains approximately 427 milligrams of potassium, but the same portion of dried apricots contains a staggering 1,511 milligrams, a nearly threefold increase. This heightened potassium concentration can place extra strain on kidneys, which may already have difficulty filtering minerals efficiently. Dried fruits are laden with natural sugars, which, when concentrated, can cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Such fluctuations aren't ideal for kidney health, as they can contribute to metabolic imbalance. Their compact size also makes it easy to overconsume, inadvertently leading to an excess intake of potassium and sugars, amplifying the health risks. That said, steering clear of dried fruits altogether isn't always necessary. There are kidney-friendly alternatives and mindful strategies that allow for safe enjoyment of similar flavors. Fresh fruits like apples, berries, pineapples, and grapes are naturally lower in potassium and make excellent substitutes. If opting for dried fruits, keeping portions small is essential. About 2 tablespoons is typically enough. Frozen fruits can also be a great alternative, especially when fresh produce is scarce. In some cases, soaking dried fruits in water for several hours and then draining them, a process known as leaching, can lower their potassium levels, making them safer for kidney health. Number 19. A familiar breakfast staple with hidden challenges for kidney health. Bran cereals and oatmeal are popular breakfast choices, widely appreciated for their high fiber and nutrient content. For many, they're a nutritious way to start the day. However, for those managing kidney health, they come with some considerations. These whole grains are notably high in phosphorus and potassium, 2 minerals that individuals with kidney issues are often advised to monitor closely. Why might these cereals pose difficulties? Bran and oats are naturally high in phosphorus. For example, a single cup of oatmeal contains roughly 180 milligrams of phosphorus, an amount that can accumulate quickly if consumed regularly. Although the phosphorus in plant-based sources like grains is generally less absorbable than that in animal products or added preservatives, it still contributes to overall intake and can strain kidney function over time. Potassium levels are another aspect to consider. A typical serving of Bran cereal may contain around 200 milligrams of potassium, with certain cereals even including additional phosphorus in the form of preservatives or fortification. These added phosphates, often unlabeled, make it challenging to track precise intake, adding to the burden on kidneys. While bran and oats provide fiber that supports digestion and blood sugar balance, those with kidney concerns need to assess these benefits carefully. Opting for breakfast foods lower in phosphorus and potassium can support kidney health without sacrificing nutrition. For kidney-friendly options, consider rice-based cereals, which tend to have lower levels of both phosphorus and potassium. Corn flakes are another viable option, though checking labels for any added phosphates is advised. Cream of wheat, especially when prepared with water, is a gentle choice that's low in minerals and easy on the kidneys. For those who enjoy cooking from scratch, experimenting with kidney-friendly grains allows for customized hot cereals with controlled ingredients. Egg whites offer a high-quality protein alternative, rich in nutrients but low in phosphorus. At number 20, we encounter Swiss chard, spinach, and other leafy greens. While celebrated as nutrient-rich superfoods, these greens come with a high potassium content, which can be concerning for individuals with kidney conditions. For those managing kidney health, lower potassium options such as cabbage or lettuce are often recommended. Let's explore why these leafy greens can be challenging for kidneys. The potassium levels in these greens are substantial. For example, a cup of cooked spinach delivers about 840 milligrams of potassium, and Swiss chard contains nearly 960 milligrams per cup. In addition, these greens are high in oxalates, compounds that may increase the risk of kidney stones in predisposed individuals. Cooking leafy greens reduces their volume without significantly altering their nutrient content, which concentrates their potassium levels further. They are frequently blended into smoothies or added to meals to boost nutrition, which can make it easy to overlook their potassium impact. Nevertheless, leafy greens are packed with beneficial nutrients, so complete avoidance isn't always necessary. Instead, we can make mindful adjustments and select kidney-friendly alternatives. Greens such as kale, cabbage, and romaine lettuce have lower potassium levels and make excellent substitutes. When consuming high-potassium greens, limiting portion size can help manage intake. Another effective approach is to mix small quantities of high-potassium greens with larger portions of low-potassium options. Fresh herbs like parsley, cilantro, or basil also add a green flavor to dishes with minimal potassium. With these strategies, we can enjoy the flavors and benefits of leafy greens while supporting kidney health. Number 21. The next concern for kidney health: processed cheese. While those melt in your mouth, individually wrapped slices might be delicious, they're not exactly kidney-friendly. Packed with high levels of phosphorus and sodium, processed cheese can pose challenges, especially when kidney function is compromised. Phosphorus is essential for bone strength, yet when kidneys are under strain, excess phosphorus accumulates in the body, weakening bones and promoting calcium deposits in blood vessels. Damaged kidneys have a harder time filtering this mineral, which only escalates the risk. Sodium adds further strain, with just 2 slices of processed cheese containing around 350 milligrams, nearly 20% of the daily recommended limit. Beyond being rich in phosphorus and sodium, processed cheese offers little in terms of high-quality protein or other beneficial nutrients found in natural cheeses. So what are some better options? Mozzarella, Swiss, and goat cheese are generally lower in both phosphorus and sodium, making them more suitable for kidney health. Plant-based cheeses can also be a smart alternative, especially when they're low in sodium and phosphate-free. By selecting kidney-friendly cheeses, we're taking a small yet impactful step toward supporting kidney function. Each intentional choice contributes to overall well-being and helps our kidneys work at their best. Lastly, at number 22, we have sports drinks, often marketed as a healthy hydration option, but frequently high in sugar and laced with phosphorus additives. For most people, plain water generally provides more than adequate hydration. Here's why sports drinks may not be as beneficial as they're made out to be, especially for kidney health. Many sports drinks contain as much sugar as sodas, which can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of diabetes, a major contributor to kidney issues. They're also frequently fortified with added phosphorus, a serious concern for anyone with compromised kidney function. Although advertised for their electrolyte benefits, most of us don't actually need these extras, which can end up placing unnecessary strain on the kidneys. Additionally, artificial colors and flavors present in many sports drinks add further stress, as the kidneys must work harder to filter these substances. For kidney-friendly hydration, it's best to consider alternatives. Water remains the optimal choice for most hydration needs. Coconut water, with its natural sweetness and lower sugar content, is another option, although it's wise to monitor its potassium content. For a homemade electrolyte boost, we can combine water with a splash of juice and a pinch of salt. Herbal teas, especially caffeine-free varieties, keep us hydrated, and for a bit of flavor, simply add a small amount of 100% fruit juice to water. This provides taste without excessive sugar or additives. For most people, water is the gold standard for staying hydrated. If we're engaging in intense exercise or have particular health needs, consulting a healthcare provider can help ensure we're choosing the right hydration approach. Supporting kidney health is about awareness in what we consume. Though the list of foods and drinks to watch may seem long, remember that small changes can yield significant benefits. By favoring whole, minimally processed foods and sticking with water for hydration, we're giving our kidneys the support they deserve. These vital organs work tirelessly for us. Let's show our appreciation with kidney-friendly choices. If you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more health insights. We'd love to hear your kidney health success stories. Feel free to share them in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video to help others stay informed. Remember, even small steps can make a big difference in your health journey. Take care and keep supporting those hardworking kidneys.